Hi, it's Darnell with Way Over Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking Adzuki beans in the Ninja Combi All-in-One Multicooker Oven and Air Fryer. So you can see how to cook up these beans and basically anything that you can do in basically any other type of countertop cooker I've been able to do in this one. So I'm going to show you Adzuki beans today, and let's get cooking right now. Okay, so what I have there in the combi pot are 4 cups of Adzuki beans, and so quite a lot of beans. What I'm shaking in now is 1 teaspoon of sea salt, so just setting that in there, and just going to kind of move things around so that that salt is, kind of more evenly distributed through here throughout the beans. And if you've never had Adzuki beans, they are pretty good beans and very helpful. So I highly recommend them. I like them myself. And to get the next ingredient. Next ingredient I have is fresh garlic. It's some of the stalks, some of the bulbs, some of the leaves, all going in there. Just putting it all around the top and such. If you can't get to a good local farmer, you just have to kind of use whatever garlic they sell in your store. But if you're able to hook up with a local farmer, you probably can get some fresh garlic, or use whatever you prefer. And the final ingredient is water. I'm going to be adding maybe about 5 cups, but this is the first 2. And 2 more makes 4. I'll just add 1 more cup and things will be pretty high up to the top with that. I think that'll be about as much as the pot can hold. Yeah, that's good right there. We'll stop right there before things are overflowing. So with that, I'm going to close up and going to turn the Ninja Combi on. Going to flip the combi cooker flap up so that it's on combi cooker, and going to go down to steam, and on steam I'm going to up the time to 15 minutes. So even 15 minutes, hit start. I'm going to let things go ahead and preheat, and then it'll start counting down cooking, but we'll see how long that preheat takes. Okay, so the time started counting down. We see it took a while for things to preheat. That's because there's a lot in there. I did soak those beans for 24 hours. I soaked them in 10 cups of water for 24 hours in a separate pot. Basically drained them, moved them over into this pot for the cook. So these are pre-soaked beans. But we'll let things go ahead and run for a while. Can't really see too well what's going on in there. I mean, I see there's some bubbling, there's some steaming going on, but we'll let them cook for a while and then I'll bring it back. And one other thing before I forget to mention it, in that 10 cups of water I also had 1 teaspoon of salt with the 4 cups of beans when they were soaking for 24 hours. It's important to remember that teaspoon of salt. That helps things to soak up the water and for the beans to get nice and soft and all. So we'll go ahead and let this cook. I'll bring you back. Okay, the 15 minutes of steaming is finished. So going to open up here, and you see things are in there still bubbling away. And carefully get things out and set the pot aside. So we'll do this very carefully. See our finished beans here. Alright, now what I do, now that I've got things all done, I close up because there's lots of water in there. Water all over the place. Close up, it says dry, you hit start. Let it run for 3 minutes to blow some hot air from the top and dry things out. Oh, look at that. I'm able to add time on dry. I didn't know that. That's cool. So if you know you're going to need more than 3 minutes for dry, add some more time while it's doing the dry cycle. I didn't know that. So thank God for some beans. Let's taste. There we go. Make sure I don't burn myself. Try another spoonful. Okay, turned out good. Ready to have some more beans. So, you can cook them up in a Ninja Combi. After you cook them, you can up that dry time if you need to, until things look like they're dry to you. And so that's cool. It turned out nice. And so, nothing in this video is sponsored, nothing was given to me. Everything paid for with my own money that was used in this video. So there are lots of ways to help the channel in the video description, such as my cookbook, merch, membership, donations, link to the Amazon shop, where you pay the same price, help the channel, all that good stuff. Also, you can always check out my blog, superwaveovenrecipes.com. That's superwaveovenrecipes.com. There's a buy me a coffee link there if you prefer that. And so, with all of that said, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.